question when face-to-face with a hesitant contact. Now, don't you agree that this product can help you or would be of benefit to you? Ouch! A better approach would be to ask, what exactly are you trying to get accomplished in this area? Bad advice. Find the pain. Several sites we encountered advise salespeople to use questions to plant subliminal hints designed to get prospects to reveal that they actually hate their current vendor. Examples, do you also worry about? How tough a position does that put you in? Instead of trying to find the pain, which may or may not exist, salespeople should focus on finding out what the prospect actually does. Bad advice, always be closing. This outdated maxim showed up as constructive advice on more than one sales site we visited, as did any number of manipulative closing tricks that will quickly destroy emerging relationships. More pragmatic advice, always be asking questions. At the conclusion of an in-depth information gathering period, which should occupy 75% of any sales process, you can present a plan that makes sense to the other person and close by asking, it makes sense to me. What do you think? Bottom line, it's too easy to set up a website, which makes it hard to find a good one with relevant, responsible information for salespeople. Beware of the advice you take from the internet. Skill number 2. Use company events to move the relationship forward. I've lost ground with a couple of former prospects who asked me to keep in touch the last time I spoke to them. I want to win some action in these relationships. After a few dormant weeks or months, how do I do it? Thanks for calling to confirm, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel our meeting for next week. We've decided to put a hold on all our spending in this area for now. We'll be reevaluating in a couple of months. Keep in touch, all right? It's part of the sales landscape. A law as dependable as gravity. No matter how effective, persuasive, or experienced a given salesperson is, some percentage of that person's promising leads will turn into opportunities. These are static contacts that aren't moving through the sales process and can't be counted on to provide income, at least for the time being. The question really isn't whether contacts will fall into the opportunity category, but what steps to take when they do. How do you reignite interest and generate activity within your list of cold prospects? Canadian sales representative Gino Setti came up with an interesting strategy. Gino decided to write a letter to every prospect who decided not to buy from him over a given period. Basically, the letter said, "It was a pleasure meeting with you a while back to talk about what your company was doing. Even though we were unable to move forward at that time, I'm still thinking about you." Gino then invited each cold contact to sit in at one of his company's upcoming events. This will give you an opportunity to evaluate firsthand how applicable what we do is to your business environment. He wrote, "Attached is a list of all upcoming training where my clients have approved outside observers. I've also included a brief description of each of the programs." According to Gino, he got calls from prospects who were very interested in observing specific programs, even though they had initially declined his firm's services. The letter writing strategy had another application as well. Gino decided to write to each member of his active client base and extend the same invitation. The letter began as follows. "First of all, let me thank you for allowing us to work with you and XYZ Company. We are very excited to have you as part of our client list, as you are a significant player. It's for this reason that I would like to extend the following invitation to you." As his flurry of return calls prove, Gino's innovative letter technique is an effective way to win back or solidify your position on the to-do lists of your customers and inactive leads. This idea can be adapted to training programs, open houses, media events, and any number of other occasions. The bottom line, send your cold leads and your customers invitations to upcoming company events.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.